Money in the Bank has just finished, has just wrapped up. Actually, it's going on right now. The post show conference is about to start here right now. So we want to give you our fresh thoughts as the show ends. This is Money in the Bank 2024. Personally, we got recorded earlier video, but the audio didn't record with the opening men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which had Drew McIntyre win. And it did not record our audio for the Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker Intercontinental title match, where Sami Zayn retained. So we might just go over that here real quickly. But overall, we just saw the end of the Bloodline versus the Avengers of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens, in which the rightful choice of Solo Sikoa pinning Cody Rhodes is what we ended up seeing here, which obviously sets up SummerSlam. So we pretty much have our two world title matches set up for SummerSlam. Devin, why don't you come on in real quick? Devin's doing a little bit of math here for our league here, but first impressions on our main event here, and then the card as a whole.
So main event specifically, no real surprises, just a really solid match. We got to see all the baby faces hit all of their finishers. Really nice finisher sequence during the end there. Really good tease to see if they would win it. However, Jacob Fatu shining as he should have. Jacob Fatu coming in clutch, getting the spike for Solo Sikoa, and maintaining a victory for the Bloodline was absolutely necessary and needed to happen. As it comes down to the whole pay-per-view, I mean, I would say it's probably... I'm going to give the pay-per-view an 8 out of 10, and that's primarily because of the Drew cash-in. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but a failed cash-in, I think, is probably the greatest cash-in. This particular cash-in is the greatest cash-in of all time, and it didn't result in a title belt change. It resulted in complete and utter failure and embarrassment for one of the greatest characters of the modern era, being Drew McIntyre.
No, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I was telling here that the audio didn't record. So any thoughts in regards to the Sami Zayn Braun Breaker Intercontinental title match?
Yeah, I thought that was going to end with Sami retaining because of a Ricochet return, which never panned out. So because there is no Ricochet return, I can only imagine that he's not with the WWE any longer, and maybe Braun Breaker should have just won with a squash match. I hate to say it. I mean,
what I predicted.
It's tough to do that to Sami Zayn, but I think when you're trying to build a character as unstoppable as a Steiner, I mean, it's fair. It's fair to let stuff like that happen. But I can't complain. Sami Zayn retaining. What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, fantastic. Do you think those two continue, or do you think there's a one and done for those two?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Where does Sami Zayn go from here? What's his next victory? Or what's his next rivalry, I should say? SummerSlam is right around the corner. What do you do with Braun Breaker without a Ricochet return? That's what I love about the Triple H era. That's what I love about the Triple H era is every single pay-per-view that we get to this year is less and less predictable, and that's what makes it exciting to watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and get over here, Corey. Get over here. I'll channel a little bit of Mean Gene over here. Come on.
You switched the goddamn nameplate.
Hey, listen, he's already ahead of the game.
What are you doing? Put your nameplate back on there. What?
We're updating here our point leagues, and right now I'd like to introduce, is it the new Confidence Champion?
No. Still, I retained.
Reigning.
I retained.
Defending. WolfPac Confidence Champion, Coldfish.
There we go.
Congratulations on another retention. I know it was a really tough night. Even these cards get difficult as they only have 5 matches, so the predictions and the choices have to be pretty on top of it.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want to start with the beginning of the night. We have the Money in the Bank, the men's Money in the Bank with Drew McIntyre winning.
Yep.
Thoughts, and we'll touch the aftermath afterwards.
I was about to change my answer. I did originally choose Drew just because it, logically to me, it made the most sense. Because everyone else had someone who could run in or interfere, including himself. But I thought he was going to overcome that and do that whole thing. I didn't see him winning cleanly like he did, basically. I was okay with it because it got me points tonight. So yeah.
And then from there, we also cut into the Intercontinental title match where Sami Zayn defended his title against Braun Breaker successfully. Thoughts and then aftermath on that. Where do you think that goes? Sami.
Like Devin said, I did think Ricochet was gonna cause the interference to make Braun lose. So Sami would retain that way, but Sami won cleanly with one Helluva kick for some reason. I thought that was really weird.
Yeah.
Because it made Braun look kind of weak. Weaker, I should say, because he's looked really strong since coming onto the main roster, since he got over to Raw, but tonight just made him look a little bit less. So
I don't think it did anything to help his current run.
It didn't.
So yeah, I think and it seemed very convincing, very precise of a finish.
Yep, exactly.
So it kind of leads me to believe whether or not they continue with this.
I don't think they will.
If they do, then maybe Braun eventually squashes.
Maybe SummerSlam, I guess. That's
is the only thing I can think of for Sami Zayn's follow-up. So, and then right now we currently just finished up with the main event. We just had the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa again defeating Cody Rhodes, pinning Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Thoughts?
I thought it was good. Solo definitely looked the weakest out of the Bloodline, but it made sense, like storyline wise, because everyone else was there to protect him. Jacob was there, obviously, at the very end, hitting the Whisper in the Wind to be able. And DM Hunk.
We're getting a update with Drew McIntyre right now
on the post show.
He believes in Joe Henry.
Oh, he pushed the ref. Oh, there's Adam Pearce. Oh, he pushed Adam Pearce.
He pushed Adam Pearce. Pearce is upset. Wade Barrett. Whoa,
Wade Barrett.
Barrett.
Wade Barrett's about the only commentator
that should be.
Oh man,
isn't upset with.
Yeah. It's a throwback to their days together. Damn. Okay, but back to the question at hand. The Bloodline match. So Solo looked the weakest. Everyone was there to protect him, obviously. But it is going to lead to a match, most likely, between the two, between Solo and Cody at SummerSlam, which is fine, I guess. I think there's more predictions to be had after SummerSlam, but we'll get to that probably on our podcast.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up for now. The press conference is actually officially starting. We'll have more of our thoughts on our social media. But if anything, please feel free to watch and follow all of our social medias that are down in the description. Thank you so much for catching up with us, and we hope to do more of these as the time comes along. And we hope 2025 is a good year to us as well. Too sweet, and we'll see you later.